is High and Low, and we're in Nashville, Tennessee for our New Year's weekend trip. This is our 9th trip that we've done, that the Lord has provided us to be able to do in the last year and a half since we first launched. This is the beautiful city of Nashville. I'm going to do an interview of Chris Green, who was able to join us on this trip. This is actually our final traditional trip before in 2017 we're going to be stepping into the vision the Lord's given us for becoming a full-time ministry. And so this trip, it's not a sad one by any means. It's actually exciting and such an amazing trip of ministering and just the Lord doing amazing things in us as well. And our buddy Chris Green was able to come, and so I'm going to have him just talk about what this trip was like for him, and ask him a couple questions maybe, and see. So this is Chris Green. Hey Chris, say hey to whoever.
Hey everybody.
Chris, if you would just briefly share what this trip was for you, what the Lord did, and how it was for you.
It was an eye-opener.
It's an eye-opener?
Yeah. And it had my faith got stronger.
Your faith got stronger?
Yeah, that weekend.
This weekend, yeah.
The Holy Spirit got to go out today.
The what? You got to go out and
talk to people today.
Talk to people today? That was your first time today, right? Like evangelizing and talking to people about Jesus on your own, right?
Yeah.
And that was a big big breakthrough for you, right? Because you felt like you called to do that your whole life, right?
Yeah.
Like since you've been saved. Anything else you want to share about that and about the trip?
I don't want to leave.
You don't want to leave?
No.
No.
But I know I have to go.
You know you have to go back. Yeah.
But maybe here in a couple of years.
Maybe in a couple of years, be able to do this kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah,
is your dream.
I might.
We were honored to have you join us, man. It was a really good time. 4 days. There was a lot that the Lord did, and it was so awesome to have you, man. Trying to think of any questions I might ask you. What was your favorite part?
Being in town.
What?
To talk to people.
To be able to
talk to people and
see people and
how we take it for granted.
We take it for granted.
Yeah.
Life.
Yeah. Seeing all those people out there. Nobody told to do that.
Yeah. So.
People have been going up and find Jesus.
Yeah, find Jesus. That's where we're alive, is to show people Him, right? Some miraculous things happened these last 4 days, didn't it? Just has to be God, right? Just impossible things. And so a question I want to ask is, after being with us and joining us in a little bit of our mission and what we want to do on the earth, like, what is High and Low to you? What does it mean to you now that you've had a little taste of what we want to do with our lives? So what's High and Low mean to you?
The high means everybody, the concert we went to.
The concert we went to. Yeah.
And the road, seeing people on the street.
The streets, the famous and the homeless. So like,
I mean, that's what it means to me.
Yeah. But like to you, like, how do you support High and Low? Like, what are your thoughts on High and Low? What do you think of High and Low, basically?
I don't know. Good.
It's what?
It's good.
A what? Sorry?
It's really good.
Really good
thing.
Awesome, man.
It's an amazing thing to be a part.
It's an amazing thing.
To be a part of.
Man, we believe it too. It's what Jesus gave us. It wasn't some idea or just something to try. Like the Lord did it. So, Chris, thank you for joining us. So, thank you, Chris. Signing out, Nashville, Tennessee.